do you reckon to that riff, guys? A new little riff I'm working on. How is everybody doing? Oh, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Hit the like button. Also, what do you reckon of these little... See that? T-shirts we've got on the go. We're thinking of dropping a couple, like maybe 50. If you like the look of them, let us know and we'll get these pappies made. Now, on today's episode, we're going to be reacting to a band we haven't reacted to on this channel before, Wings. Paul McCartney's Wings. We're going to be doing Maybe I'm Amazed live in 1976. Now, this was suggested by one of our subscribers by the name of Lynn. Lynn, thank you very much for your request. Lynn actually asked me, have I ever dived into Wings before? And I actually haven't. I've obviously listened. If you don't know, Paul McCartney, he's in the Beatles. Now, I'm half Liverpudlian, so, you know, I know some Beatles stuff. I also know a bit of John Lennon's solo stuff and a bit of George Harrison's, but I've never actually looked into Wings, really. I don't know why, because everyone knows the famous song Live and Let Die, and I know Guns N' Roses did a great cover of that, to be honest. But I couldn't name you one other song by them. So today we're doing Maybe I'm Amazed. Hit that subscribe button. Stick around to the end because my band RAYGO Bloom have got a brand new song out that you need to check out. So without further ado, let's get into this. Where are my headphones? I had to put them in the drawer because when my cat's around, you never know. He might eat them. He's done it before, on camera. He could do it again.
Change around here. Danny's going to play a bit of bass. We're going to do a piano tune. It goes back a few albums, but I'm sure you know it. Here we go.
Maybe I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you pulled me out of time. You hung me on a line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Hey, my man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Hey, my man, maybe you're the only one man who can ever help me. Won't you help me to understand? Hey, my man.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of Paul McCartney who wrote the song. And I'm trying to think of, if this was the Beatles, would this song sound any different? And obviously it would. Because you'd have George Harrison doing the solo. And it wouldn't be that dirty, the guitar. And also you would have like some harmonies being hit by John and George. But you can still hear the underlying fact that Paul wrote this about his piano playing. Very similar to the piano playing in Hey Jude, to be honest. If you actually listen to the way he's playing those particular notes and how he builds it and breaks it down from the chorus back into the verse again. He hits notes in a certain way. Which is cool because I've said it before. People, when the bands break up, they never follow the solo careers of people like I have with Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. And you see genuine, at the end of the day, think about it, that's This is 1/4 of the Beatles. Why am I not checking him out? Like, why am I not? I'm asking myself that question. So this is a cool suggestion because I'm very intrigued to see what these guys had.
Maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of Sunday, but that she doesn't really understand. Baby, oh man, maybe you're the only woman who's ever gonna help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Or maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you.
That's cool.
Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. You right me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now, baby, won't you help me to understand?
That's nice. What Linda McCartney's doing and the rest of the band, those if you, it's very because their microphones will be turned down a lot more less than Paul's, which they've got it at a good rate because I can hear it. It's sitting there subtly. If you actually listen, you can hear it. And then what happens is, if they weren't doing it, you would know it wasn't there. But you also don't know it's there until you really pick up on it.
Babe, oh man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of Sunday, that she doesn't really understand. Babe, oh man, and you're the only woman who's ever gonna help me. Now, baby, won't you help me to understand? Well, maybe I'm a man. Maybe I'm a man. Yeah, maybe I'm a man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm a man.
Classic rock.
I'm amazed with you. Thank you.
When you actually think about it, that's like classic rock. You've got the electric guitar solos, the keyboard, all this. The husky vocals. You wouldn't... I feel like people think of the Beatles as quite a poppy band. Because when you actually look back, as opposed to like when Led Zeppelin come out and they're hard rock, but all these other bands who are a lot more heavy, people think of the Beatles as being more soft, which obviously, because it had to go somewhere, but the underlying fundamentals of the Beatles, it's rock and roll. You know what I mean? You got the electric guitar, you got harmonies, you've got it solos, you've got it all. He definitely went a bit heavier as the years went on by himself, but I do think John Lennon had some. He's got this album with loads of blues songs on it. I don't know what the name is, but it's heavy on there as well. The song itself, it wasn't amazing. I didn't think that song was very catchy. I wouldn't really listen to it again. It didn't do anything for me. But his voice was amazing. And the question is, was that one of his singles? Let's have a little look, because Wings singles. Because if that was one of his singles, I'd be quite surprised. It just didn't really do much. What's going on? Are these the name of the albums? Band on the Run? I feel like I've heard of that title. Let Me Roll With It, My Love, Still Love Songs. See, the Maybe I'm Amazed isn't on there. Jeez, they got loads. He's a man who always just wanted to work. And they even say that in the Beatles, that if it wasn't for Paul, forgive me, if it wasn't for Paul, then they probably would have only recorded 2 albums, because they were saying he was constantly going, come on, let's get in the studio, let's do more. So you got to thank Paul for that. The song was okay. It was just mediocre. Question is, what else has he got that's really going to make me go? Because he had that part in it which was pretty cool. That chromatic. That was pretty sick. But it wasn't really catchy. Nothing special happened. Wasn't no special solo. The best thing about it was his vocals. But yeah, you guys let me know if there's anything by Wings that is going to make me go, holy moly. Or, let's be honest out here, you can be honest, were Wings a band where they weren't as good as his Beatles stuff? Or, I don't know, did Paul McCartney have a solo career after Wings? I don't know. These are all the questions that I've got to ask. But, ultimately, it all comes down to personal preference. I've heard of Mullong Kintyre. Isn't that a town in Scotland or something where he used to go on holiday? Either way, let me know in the comments what you want me to react to next. I'm going to love yous and leave you with a bit of my brand new song. If you want to watch the full thing, there will be a link here and also pinned in the comments below. Peace.
I didn't have to read it, I knew what it would say. Your time is up, boy, it's time for war. I knew what the letter would say before it hit the floor. Before I knew it, I was laying in a field with a gun in one hand and God as my shield. There's a man giving orders that I've got to obey. He says, if you want to see tomorrow, you must survive today. My life's in the hands of a puppet master. Not my fault, it's a man-made disaster. Go and fight for your country, and don't you ask why. And we'll call you a hero if you happen to die.
Welcome to my Patreon. I thought today we'd react to Let's do some exclusive stuff, you know what I mean? For you little legends only. I want you guys to tell me if this song sucks. If it does, it's gone forever.
Joe's seen something he likes. Call it
Me
the old
like it.
squatting up bosh.